Yeah, we got this.
Sit down. Look.
On their way, Buster.
Okay, you ready?
Almost. I'm working on my facial expressions. See, I got interested. I got very interested. Enraged.
Why would you be enraged?
Better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Okay.
Hello, I am theoretical physicist Dr. Sheldon Cooper, auditioning for the role of Professor Proton. Now, excuse me while I get into character. Hello, I'm Professor Proton. And today, boys and girls, we're going to have fun with science. Did you know you could calculate the mass of an electron using household items? It's true. All you'll need is a pencil, some paper, dry ice, rubbing alcohol, and a spool of 50-micron thick cobalt-60 water. And remember, don't put it in your mouth, or instead of becoming a scientist, you'll become wildly radioactive.
Hang on, I have a question. Do you have any experiments that aren't life-threatening?
Oh, come on. That was a perfect thing, and you ruined it. Oh, the thing I did be enraged. Ow, ow, ow.
Really hurts, huh?
No, just saying, how can these prices be so low? It's gonna be okay. Day to arrest and you'll be fine.
You know nothing about Jewish people.
You go check on
Okay, this is a bit awkward. It says here that I need to check the area for redness and swelling.
You know what? It hurts so much. Go ahead. So you see, boys and girls, age, or helicity, is the natural variable to measure relativistically and is defined as f dot v divided by the magnitude v. So the next time someone on the playground tells you you can only use the integral values for the matrix to determine the spin of the antiproton, you stop being friends with that kid. He's going to This is Professor Proton saying 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. That's phi in active binary. Or good binary. So, what do you think?
Well, I already told you that I loved it, but if you found it confusing or dangerous or, I don't know, 3 to 4 times too long, now's the time to share.
I don't know what to say. Leonard, do you know what to say?
Sheldon, I thought it looked like you were having so much fun.
Hey! That's what you used to tell me to say to Penny after one of her terrible plays.
Well, what was wrong with it? You know, did you find it borderline psychotic? I mean, I like that about it, but you guys discuss.
Do you remember when you were a kid and you watched Professor Proton?
Of course.
Well, did he ever make you hate science and the people who do it?
What are you saying?
I just think it would be better if your contempt for children wasn't so much in the foreground.
You want me to lie?
But it's not lying, it's acting. Sheldon Cooper may not like kids, but Professor Proton loves them.
Yeah, I haven't really thought of it that way. It's similar to how I'm afraid of dogs, but my D&D character likes dogs. But he's allergic, so he can't be around.
Hey, you can always wish me.
I suppose. And, maybe I can even get some tips from someone who's acted professionally.
Oh, Sheldon. Obviously, I'd be happy to help you out.
I don't know what to say. I need an acting coach. Would you give me Patrick Stewart's number? Fine, I guess you can do it.
Chinese for dinner. I'll take Allie with me.
Sure you're not overdoing it?
No.
Great. Then maybe instead of Chinese, fire up the grill and throw in a couple of steaks. Tongue touching. Oh boy.
What?
They cast the new Professor Proton.
Is it Sheldon?
Not exactly. Well, we.
Harold has metastatic prostate cancer, but like you, Harold has stuff to do. He takes Nubeca. Nubeca is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with prostate cancer that is spread to other parts of the body and responds to a medical or surgical treatment that lowers testosterone. It is not known Nubeca is safe and effective in females or children. In a prostate cancer clinical study, Nubeca reduced the risk of cancer getting worse by almost half. You and your doctor will decide if Nubeca is right for you. Nubeca may cause serious side effects, including heart disease and seizure. Tell your doctor right away if you have chest pain or discomfort, shortness of breath, loss of consciousness, or seizure. Nubeca can harm unborn babies and cause loss of pregnancy. Use effective birth control during treatment for 1 week after the last dose of Nubeca. Common side effects of Nubeca were increase in liver function tests, decreased white blood cells, and feeling more tired than usual. Harold's actions give him purpose. Life changes. What you want doesn't have to. Talk to your doctor about Nubeca.
Jardiance plays a role in my story, too. I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well with Jardiance, a once daily pill that helps lower my A1C. It works 24/7 in the body to flush out some sugar.
And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death, too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and infection between and around the anus and genitals. Both may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in men and women, and low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between the anus and genitals. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
Jardiance is a little pill with a big story to tell. And if you ask me, it's pretty swell.
Action!
A pivotal moment as he looks for the win.
If I were him, I'd bundle with the personal price plan.
Bundle, Jake from State Farm.
That's right, Jan. This for home and this for auto. The bundle move could bring home the real victory. Savings.
So here we are, Jake. Here we go.
This is a great moment for bundle.
Bundle. Just another way to save with a personal price plan. There it is.
His signature dance.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Chevy Equinox EV is more than an SUV. It's your big screen, your hidden gem, and can do it all on one full charge. It's more than an SUV. It's your Equinox EV.
Right now, current competitive owners and lessees who purchase can get $10,000 in total cash allowance on this 2026 Chevy Equinox EV. That's 20% below MSRP.
Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Iba solo por lo que necesitabas. Saliste con todo lo que amabas. Trae la casa con Floor and Decor.
Hi.
Hey, how was the doctor?
Good, like, it's news.
Don't say friends, don't say friends, don't say friends, don't say friends.
Nothing.
No, because I would have loved them both.
Doctor said I was overdoing it, so she put me on bed rest just to sleep.
And that looked like it. I'm running to you. Hello, Arthur.
What part of risk in peace don't you understand?
I suppose you're here because you heard the news.
Sheldon, I'm a figment of your imagination. I don't hear you.
Grumpy figment. Look, they're remaking your show, and they cast Will Wheaton as Professor Proton. The worst part is, he's not even a scientist.
No, the worst part is I'm sitting on a moist lawn.
We have to stop this and protect your legacy.
What legacy? My last 2 seasons, I was on Sunday morning at 5:30. We were beat by Davy and Goliath.
I can't believe you don't care.
Believe it.
Well, I care a lot. And Will Wheaton ruined the day he ever met.
I think that's true of most people.
Hi guys, gonna check in and see what you were doing.
Yeah, hanging out in bed with my wife, thawing out some frozen peas in my pants, letting the drink. I'll get her.
And my Raj was helping out.
No, he had to work. Plus, he has a quota for the amount of Indian servant jokes he can tolerate.
Well, you're gonna get the baby.
No, I got it. Fine, make them ever better.
Don't be silly. I'll take the rest of the day off and watch out for you.
Or we can call Stuart. I'm sure he can close up the store, hop on a bus, and be here in no time.
He does love the bus.
Okay, hang on. You guys not trust me to take care of your baby?
No. No.
No.
So, I guess. No.
Wow.
Not that we don't trust you. It's just you don't seem like much of a baby person.
Hey, I can watch your stupid baby, okay? If she cries, I will pick her up. If she's hungry, I'll give her a bottle. And if she poops, I'll light some incense. Trust me, there's nothing to worry about. You know, back in Nebraska, I raised taller baby pigs right until the day they were slaughtered. So, unless your baby's made of breakfast meat, she's fine.
Do you ever get a vasectomy?
In case you haven't noticed, Indians aren't too big on birth control. There's probably like 1 million more of us since we started this conversation.
Oh, me? No. Now, all these comments online about Will, they're nothing but supportive and kind. Where's the mean, snarky internet sugar every time I get a haircut? You know that's us, right?
Well, luckily, I got the number of the company who's trying to reboot the show, so I need you all to call and register your displeasure. Surely no one's going to do that. Not true. I know of 3 calls they've received already. A Southern gentleman, a Cockney chimney sweep, and Mr. T, who, spoiler alert, pities the fool who tried to reboot that show.
What about tiresome lunatic with a bad haircut? Is he called that?
Come on! How many times have we banded together to try to save the show that we love? Let's shake things up and try to kill one.
Isn't the important thing that there's a show to get kids excited about science?
Who cares about kids and what they like? It's about me, something I liked when I was a kid. What if the reboot is great? That's even worse. If I like it, I'll feel like I'm being disloyal to Arthur. And he was a mentor and a friend. And I won't toss him aside for some Hollywood pretty boy like Will Wheaton.
It's hard to argue with
Because he makes no sense. Yeah. It's actually kind of nice. You and me had to spend a couple days in bed together.
Yeah. You weren't with 2 crying babies in the house.
My balls hurt. It's all their fault.
Let's just enjoy this quiet time while we still got it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice. Penny's doing okay?
Penny? Everything all right?
Hey, all good. Different pacifier and a little bourbon. She calmed right out.
You're joking.
I'm just joking. I don't share my bourbon.
Yeah. He's joking.
Definitely.
Well, Wheaton? Will Wheaton. This is Sheldon, by the way. Hi, Sheldon. Here, I found this pizza flyer in your presence. Okay, now you owe me a favor. Turn down the role of Professor Proton.
I know.
You can't be Professor Proton. You're not a scientist.
Well, I was never on a starship, but pretending I was bought his house. And if I pretended a little longer, he would have a swimming pool.
Yeah, some things should be rebooted. Some things are perfect the way they were. Like the walled city of York, it wasn't the life. But New York,
Did you ever consider that maybe Arthur would be happy to know that his show is outlived him?
I doubt it. He was kind of a mean old crank.
I promise that I will work my hardest to make this show right, so that a whole new generation of kids will grow up and they will be able to say that Professor Proton was the reason they got into science.
Wow. That was very persuasive.
Thanks.
I won't be seduced by your acting skills nor your movie star charisma. There's only one Professor Proton, and he had neither of those things. I'll give you one more chance to bow out.
Or what?
When we first met, we were enemies. But we worked through that, and we became friends. Do you really want to go back?
Honestly, it doesn't feel very different.
Yeah, I'm not leaving. All right, I'm going to take my dog on. You don't have a dog. I do. Oh, I can't tell if they're lying. You're such a good actor.
Hey, how you doing?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I just came by, you know, see if you need any help.
Howard Bernadette asked you to check up on me.
That is not entirely true. So did Leonard and everybody.
How irresponsible do you all think I am?
You're irresponsible. I think you're fun-loving.
That is just a nice word for irresponsible.
You might be more on the ball than you thought.
Are you playing this thing?
Great. Now you also get to see an annoyed blonde walk middle room.
What?
He got a little snack.
You sure you don't want your spy to do it?
Tell me about it.
You really don't trust me to have Amy stop by?
Trust you.
No, you're a terrible waitress and we still ask you to get us a snack.
Excuse me while I go take care of your baby, then I'll bring you your snack and you can insult me some more.
I don't know about you, but I am not eating whatever she brings us. She never really liked me. It's kind of nice she hates me now.
She said it's her spring.
Jardiance plays a role in my story, too. I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well.
You mean diabetes?
Once daily pill that helps.
You mean diabetes?
It works 24/7 in the body.
Diabetes?
After adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death, too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and infection between and around the anus and genitals. Both may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in men and women, and low blood sugar. Stop it and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between the anus and genitals. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have root pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your lymph nodes.
Jardiance is a little pill with a big story to tell. And if you ask me, it's pretty swell.
Action.
A pivotal moment as he looks for the room.
If I were him, I'd bundle the personal price plan.
Bundle, Jake from State Farm.
That's right, Jan. If this were home and this were auto, the bundle move could bring home the real victory. Savings.
That's a weird analogy, Jake. Here we go.
This is a great moment for bundle. Bundle. Just another way to save with the personal price plan. There it is.
His signature dance.
Like a good neighbor, Snake Mommy's there.
Charlie, here. I'm here.
Aww. I'll be right back.
Good, Charlie. Come, sit.
Let's go home.
Charlie, stop. Charlie, what are you doing? Charlie, will you stop that? Charlie, are you crazy? Silly dog. No more treats for you.
Sorry. Where were we?
You crazy dog.
Red will get you wings.
Domino's Perfect Combo includes 2 pizzas, 2 sides. Do you think that this would feed your family?
Oh, yeah.
All of this food is only $19.99. What? It's the perfect combo. Only from
How are you guys doing service on it?
We're on Cricket 5G. It's blazing fast.
Nah.
Yeah. Join Cricket. Reliable coverage nationwide. Sup, babe?
Hey, we're on Cricket now.
Honey?
With Cricket, go from nah to get a single line with nationwide 5G for just $35 a month. Woo! Smile, you're on Cricket.
And I'm not here. Yeah, I'll take. I'm not 35. I'm 60.
Age is just a number.
This is not my real hair.
I knew that.
I'm not actually an astronaut. Hair is not really from Idaho, and it's not dark. It's Chad.
Where are the potatoes from?
I don't know.
Goodbye, Doug.
It's Chad. Actually, always look for the girl in IMC.
You introduce your buddy to DTF singles. Whoa, he goes on the site and wins a day.
What's going on in the suburbs?
Hello, Arthur.
You know, we could also meet in a deli.
I'm sorry to say that I failed you. I tried to stop Will Wheaton being Professor Proton, but I couldn't.
See, now that's the kind of thing you could tell a fella over a strawberry sandwich.
Don't worry. He's now on my enemies list forever. He's totally cut off.
Interesting. Can anyone sign up for that list?
Last week, I cut Live-Aew. Now it's Live time to grow. Everybody wants Mina, but Mina wants the TBS title. And I want it now. That's right. I don't have to be pinned over my team's championship. But I knew that is what comes with the territory of being a double champ. So if that means being in Australia on Saturday and kicking ass with Harley, I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna fly all the way here to Sacramento from the TBS Championship tonight. May the best woman win. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Gold belongs where the ugliest belongs.
Championship of the world, which kind of means you're in my way, and you're going to keep giving my way until you're not. And I'll change the sense we're going to take you out. Goodbye. Good night.
Kenny Omega swerves tripling our Dynamite main event tonight. But a few moments ago, Renee Paquette caught up with Orange Cassidy for an update. Take it away.
Orange, last week Robbie walked out on your tag match. You know she'll do here tonight. You're scheduled for a match tonight. Do you have a replacement for him?
The good thing about the conglomeration is that there's a lot of us.
Big time Tomohiro Ishii making his return tonight. He'll be teaming with Orange Cassidy to take on Game Kid and Clark Connor's tag team later on tonight.
So much excitement, so many things in AEW leading up to Revolution coming up on the 15th of March.
Champion by virtue of the time limit draw with the outlook in those games that catch go right now. Let's go to ringside.
Both John Moxley and Mark Davis just got roughly 30 hours in the air traveling back and forth from Australia after a grueling time limit draw against Takeshita, and still Moxley has yet to close that loop ever since losing to Takeshita in the C2. Now the unpredictable Mark Davis. He's had his back against the wall ever since Jake Doyle massive opportunity to prove to himself and the John House family he can be their X Factor.
Thank you for the update, Renee. In his bed. Wrestling. And there is no rest. Not only here tonight to do John and Pat's family business, but also because John Moxley cost Davis and Doyle their opportunity to win the World Tag Team Championship for the Yards. I agree. Mark Davis is dangerous at the worst of times. He's got a chip on his shoulder. I have to say right now, I'm very disappointed by John Moxley's interest that we didn't get to see fully bald Wheeler Yuta, who lost the hair match at Grand Slam Australia on Saturday. At the Hood Up. At the Hood Up. Yeah, absolutely. He must be ashamed. It was something that was down the room, but then John Moxley forced Wheeler Yuta to go back in the ring. Yeah, Wheeler Yuta tried to bail out, but John Moxley was the one that forced Wheeler Yuta to head back to the ring. The code of honor for the Death Riders. I'm sure, Brian, you got some mixed feelings about what that means.
Yeah, a lot of mixed feelings, but as much as I may dislike Moxley, I have to say this, he does lead by example And the death roller's call. When he told you to get in the ring, you'd have got in the ring and got his head shaved.
Mark Davis, since he has returned from injury, Tony, he has become an integral part of the Don Callis family's, bruising contingent.
Absolutely, he's so strong. He is so physical, and not only that, he has this attitude that Don Callis loves. And we would ask Don Callis about the attitude, but Don is not with us in the broadcast position, which tells us he's definitely afraid of John Moxley.
I thought you meant he's not with us because he expired, but I guess that's what you're thinking on my part. Mark Davis, John Moxley, not controlling the wrist of Mark Davis.
Mark Davis is an underrated wrestler. He's a really great brawler, obviously very powerful, but very underrated technical wrestler.
Tonight we will see the dynamic review of Jamie Hayter, Alex Windsor, the Brawling Birds. Tag team action tonight, plus the Jackhammer Night, the Beast Memorial for the Moxley. Make it 3 defenses in 5 days. As she takes on Megan Payne, first time Omega. Forced to
I love watching Mark Davis wrestle. He's such a bruiser. It's so hard. Look at his chops. There's a chop following the leading hand in the leg on the back end. So 2-for-1 with Davis for Moxley. Flips free. And Mark Davis is not intimidated at all. I think you can intimidate Mark Davis. Moxley is looking at a sunset flip. Davis just dropped down. The simplest counter from Mark Davis, but perhaps the most effective in that scenario. He could have cracked John Moxley's sternum right there. Mark Davis is a big boy. Mark Davis. Good use. Zilla. Going up on lunging elbow strike. And right when Moxley is caught up against the rope with that, just nowhere to go, nowhere for the neck, the head to move back and forth. Absolutely right, Scattered. When you're hit like that and you don't have anywhere to go, you're more likely to go prone to concussions. I know from experience. Right in front of us. That was like a gunshot. Davis, a second one. Moxley backed up against the post. Davis, just a solid right hook into the post. Davis, his hand maybe shattered after that. Was first trying to Mark Davis, that hand will certainly be compromised for the rest of this match. And John Moxley, like a shark smells blood in the water, he sees an opportunity to punish. Rinses up fingers apart. That is just being sadistic. That's all that is. That's not part of it. That's part of it. Still on the steps of the opening contest. Dynamite continues. Don't go anywhere.
the acute treatment of migraine with or without aura in adults. Nurtec ODT can provide relief in 2 hours, which can last up to 2 days. Don't take up allergic to Nurtec ODT. Allergic reactions can occur even days after use. Get help right away for trouble breathing, rash, swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or throat. High blood pressure and Raynaud's syndrome can occur. Get help for high blood pressure, numbness, coolness, pain, or color changes in fingers and toes. Common side effect is nausea. Ask your doctor about Nurtec ODT.
COPD is hard, but Nucala can mean less rhetoric. Nucala is a once-monthly add-on injection for uncontrolled COPD with a specific marker of inflammation. Nucala is not for sudden breathing problems. Allergic reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis. Get help right away for swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Infections that can cause shingles have occurred. Don't stop other medicines, including steroids, unless told by your doctor. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. May cause back pain, diarrhea, and cough. Ask about Nucala. College basketball keeps you in big health.
DePaul versus Seton Hall, St. John's versus Marquette, across TNT, True TV, and HBO Max. TBS and HBO Max dumps up Mark Davis, John Moxley. A very physical battle to kick us off live tonight on Dynamite, Tony.
Incredible physicality like we expected. And remember, this is an eliminator match. A win by Mark Davis will get him a shot at the Continental Championship.
A win or a time limit draw. Good call. You notice on the right hand of Mark Davis with blood coming out. That was from where Davis inadvertently punched the ring post. And John Moxley, Brian, has been focusing the majority of his attacks on that bloody hand of Davis. John Moxley.
It's going to all lengths to win a match.
The superplex delivered Davis in agony as the blood pours freely from the palm of Big Davis.
It's just incredible to me. It looks to me like Mark Davis has a broken hand, and he's still trying to use it, using it, and he's not super effectively with the right hand, but still in this match against a man the level of John.
All eliminating cards.
Davis searching for the second set. Instead, Moxley just running PK. Davis at one.
And Brian, you know as well as anyone else, probably better than anyone else, even when you're injured in a match that has so much on the line like this, you got to suck it up, man. You got to go right after it.
Especially when you have an opportunity like this. Now you got John Moxley. If you win or go to a draw, you get a shot at the
Continental Championship eliminated match. Time on it. Everyone is banned from ringside, and Davis will to survive for the next 10 minutes. He would earn a shot at Moxley's championship.
I don't think Davis wants to survive. I think Davis wants to beat John Moxley.
He opened his arms up wide that time, almost telling Moxley, just hit me with all you got.
Davis reaping as Gary catches Moxley, and now building up momentum. Larry at Moxley.
Great counter by John Moxley. Mark Davis has one of the hardest hitting lariats in all of AEW.
And Davis, he's used that technique we've seen over the last few weeks. His opponent is against the ropes. He hits the ropes. They become disoriented.
just as Davis is building up that head of steam to that area, and Mark Davis just got his hand stopped up by Moxley. Davis up with backdrop suplex. Moxley here nearly folded in half.
You know, on Saturday, Grand Slam Australia had that time limit draw against it. Moxley very, very upset. Even though he had on the Continental Championship, he wanted to pin against him.
Obviously, Moxley wanted revenge in the loss during the Continental Classic last December that he suffered.
I'll be on to the card later.
Suffering a loss to Mark Davis here.
It's a big time Larry coming up the near side ropes. Big time.
Davis, maybe going for that pile driver. Brian, if we know it, so does John Moxley. He did everything in his power to prevent the pickup by Davis to escape the grip. And now Moxley going to roll up. And look, very close. Davis able to kick out.
One of the underrated aspects of John Moxley's game.
Davis from a gut wrench into a pile driver. Moxley.
I was going to say one of the underrated aspects of John Moxley's ability is the way that he preps for every match. But there was no way that you could prep for this. How can you even think that Mark Davis would have done that? A variation of a pile driver.
I think for Moxley, he was very, very lucky that his head was not north to south, Brian.
Very lucky.
Because that could have been it for John Moxley. That could have been Mark Davis becoming the top contender for the Continental Championship.
But one of the things that we trained with the BCC is always making sure that you're talking to a champ to avoid situations like that.
A challenge could be a big one.
Davis has a carry avoided by Moxley. Moxley, Davis driven face first.
Well, Davis was going to come into that corner with a lariat, but tried the Enziguri. Surprised, and I'm sure it surprised Moxley.
Could be because that right hand is so compromised. Maybe the damage done to the hand line, maybe going further up the arm of Mark Davis.
I agree. Yeah, look at how swollen that hand is whenever. Oh my gosh. The fact that Davis can even make a fist.
Oh, it's hurting. You can see it, man. John Moxley steals himself, but he and Davis 3 times, no man, showing a clear advantage there. Well, perhaps Davis is who's now. Challengers for the AEW Continental Championship, John Moxley fending off yet another eliminator challenge, but he has perhaps not exercised all of his demons. He has not beaten, he has not defended that title against the Alpinista Chikesta. Fans, still to come tonight. AEW World Champion Mitchell J. Freeman, MJF, #1 contender. Hangman Adam Page will be face-to-face live tonight on Dynamine. Absolutely no physicality will be allowed. TNT Championship 4-way match will have the host of the night. Maria Shapiro, Nita Shira, come on, and then our gargantuan main event, Kenny Omega and Swerve Strickland for the first time ever tonight. Our fans, right now, let's take you back to some comments from Hangman Adam Page after Grand Slam Australia this past Saturday.
El Idolo. I understand why they call you El Idolo. You are one of the best in the world, but tonight I wasn't coming out the match. I hope you were watching, because I want you to understand what will happen the next time that you try to kick me in the balls, Max. I will ruin any idea that you have of a happy future. You understand me? Tonight, Max, you better pray to any god that you have that you don't win. Because if you do, at Revolution, I am coming for you. I am coming for the World Championship. And I will end you to take it. Look into my eyes and know that I am telling the truth, Max. I will end you. Maxwell Jacob Friedman face to face tonight for the first time since Pac-Man became the number one contender for the AEW World Championship this past Saturday at Revolution. But right now, this is not what we have on our sheets, Tony. FTR, the AEW World Tag Team Champions, they do what they want all the time. And we will hear what the champs have to say, I guess, next on Dynamite.
I get over $2,000 in my bank account because I have stopped going to casinos and started playing this mobile game. You need to try this game. Check it out. Love it. I got my first $150 bonus. With this game, you can enjoy the same authentic slots as in Vegas. They have highly rated win rates, great security, and great payouts.
How much are you starting with?
$300.
How much are you leaving with?
$800.
Wait, you actually won? How?
Easy. I didn't even go to the casino. I just played this game on my phone instead. It's free, it's real money, and it's fast. You get daily rewards, and you don't even have to spend a penny to play. And when you win, you can cash out instantly. If you're into slots, you need to try this game. I get over $2,000 in my bank account because I have stopped going to casinos and started playing this mobile game.
Harold has metastatic prostate cancer, but like you, Harold has stuff to do. He takes Nubeca. Nubeca is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with prostate cancer that is spread to other parts of the body and responds to a medical or surgical treatment that lowers testosterone. It is not known Nubeca is safe and effective in females or children. In a prostate cancer clinical study, Nubeca reduced the risk of cancer getting worse by almost half. You and your doctor will decide if Nubeca is right for you. Nubeca may cause serious side effects, including heart disease and seizure. Tell your doctor right away if you have chest pain or discomfort, shortness of breath, loss of consciousness, or seizure. Nubeca can harm unborn babies and cause loss of pregnancy. Use effective birth control during treatment and for 1 week after the last dose of Nubeca. Common side effects of Nubeca were increase in liver function tests, decreased white blood cells, and feeling more tired than usual. Harold's actions give him purpose. Life changes. What you want doesn't have to. Talk to your doctor about Nubeca.
Excuse me, Yes, hello.
Hey, guys, you can't drop this. Thank you, yeah. No bother.
I'll give you 1/5 of my cookies for 1/3 of your pizza. Don't mobile me, Harold. 2 cents. 3 cents. Deal.
Willingly doing fractions. That's the Lunchables effect.
Then I have to go to bed because I have to get
ready.
Ready already?
Already ready. Because I have to
Ready
get
already?
Ready already.
So I'm going to
Yeah,
bed.
quick, quality. 15-minute oil change service and more at Jiffy Lube. In and out,
Turn it
in
on.
Jiffy.
You have to get out and raise it up to the office.
Over the last week, I've been racking my brain trying to understand why, in typical Young Bucks fashion, they decided to come down to the ring, cheap shot myself in cash from behind, and then it dawned on me. In 2016, they were the best tag team in the world. I mean, they... Check. In 2016, they were the best tag team in the world, and they even coined the phrase FTR. But fast forward 10 and they are sitting second place to the absolute best tag team of the generation.
They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And that's where we are with Max and Nick Jackson. And truth be told, it pisses me off. But you know, the other thing that pisses me off, and no one's talking about it, last week on Dynamine during that tag team three-way to crown the number one contender for their championships, afterwards, the Young Bucks shook hands with the Rascals and private part. And it's interesting because, wasn't it what? A year and a half ago, the Young Bucks tried to run Private Party out of this company. But now, everything's all good because they are good. And that is the fakeness that I hate about AEW and the fakeness that I hate about professional wrestling. If people knew the amount of hatred that FTR and I have for our co-workers, they would be overwhelmed. But you know who's at the top of that hate list? Max and Nick Jackson. And you know who's under them? Their mother, their father, and you know who's under them? The little badass children who walk around here like they're domestic terrorists, running in and out of the locker room, hiding production boxes, doing whatever they want to do. Finally, you all appreciate what I'm trying to say. Thank you. Exactly. And here's the thing. Here's the thing about the Young Bucks. At the end of the day,
The realization is here.
you know, what I was trying to get at was, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta do this at all.
Scott might have stepped in here.
We're officially number one contenders for these tag team championships. How about we challenge you, FTR, at Revolution?
FTR, they won the World Tag Team Championships at Revolution Sunday, March 15th from Los Angeles. Right in the Young Bucks backyard, they will most certainly have that Holyfield badge right.
I agree. I mean, this is going to be incredible at Revolution. Two of the greatest tag teams of all time going to battle for the AEW World Tag Team Championships.
The fans, once again, let's take you back to this past Saturday, Sydney, Australia, here from King.
After everything we went through, after everything you've been through, I was this close. Man, I was this close. You know what? Now I can taste it. Congratulations, Max. You just weaseled your way into another win. But I'm not going to sit around feeling sorry for myself. Bring the biggest, bring the baddest. February 25th, I'm getting myself back into the world title hunt. And I'm looking for a fight.
Well, Tony, it certainly seems like we're not going to have to wait long to see Marty King back in action here at AEW.
It was a tough love for him, no doubt, but he's an athlete. He was one of the top contenders in
in that tornado tag team match, but fortunately for Marina, she was not the one that was made it for partner. Yuta had his head shaken sick. Interesting scenario here. Marina Shafir, they entered the All-AEW World Tag Team Championship Tag Team Tournament as partners, but tonight they will be everyone for themselves in this four-way match for the TBS Championship.
Absolutely, and I hope we have the opportunity to see them go against each other because what a battle. These are two of the toughest women in all AEW.
This past Saturday at Grand Slam Australia, we found that the Colossus with Megan Bain and Blair before a very potent addition to that. I guess we can try it. Here's your guy, Wheeler Yuta, 1 week ago. To the block of Harville. He actually forced Yuta right into him.
At some point tonight that we get a chance to see Wheeler. I can't really get to see him. Everyone is dancing outside at this convention.
To defend the TBS Championship tonight, trying to make it 3 defenses in 5 days. Brian, as a former champion, that is a punishing pace.
Absolutely, never let it be said that Willow Nightingale isn't a fighting champion. And when she's defending the TBS Championship, I mean, talk about putting yourself into a Shark Tank. Look at the women in this match.
And so you talked about Brody King proving himself being a perennial contender. Willow Nightingale surrounded by 3 very formidable contenders in this TBS Championship match.
Well, listen, the women's division is getting better and better by the day.
Is now Shafir and Megan Bain picking up where they left off in the tournament, working together to target Willow Nightingale.
It'll be interesting in this 4-way scenario how long Megan Bain and Marina Shafir will actually team together.
Fans will be returning to the Front Lake Arena, Oceanside, California, just outside of San Diego this Saturday for Collision. You can visit AEWTIX.com to join us then next Wednesday night. We heard that Brody King will be in Denver. You have a chance to be to Mission Ballroom, Denver, Colorado. 1 week from tonight, then Wednesday, March 4th, at Haskell Center, El Paso, Texas, for AEW Dynamine, and then Saturday, March 7th, Tucson Convention Center in Tucson, Arizona, for Collision. All of that information is going to be on visit AEWTIX.com. We're all Nightingale, making a great Academy of herself here in the early goings. Yellow Cannon for the champion.
Everybody not only is running to become the TBS champ, but gunning for Willow here. Everybody taking their shots at her, and she just returned the fire.
You want me to shoot her? Stop, leave. And takes down all 3 opponents. Remember, this is a 4-way match. The champion does not need to be pinned or submitted for the title to change hands. Mina Shirakawa isolating Marina Shafir. The splash, the cover. Shafir able to kick out.
Lamina has so much excitement, so much intensity.
A lot of tension between these 2 women.
And these 4 women were part
of the combatants in the first ever women's blood and guts match last year. Willow Nightingale, Mina Shirakawa. They were on the same team, but it was Marina Shafir. One blower there from Willow Nightingale. Megan Bain and Marina Shafir, they were on the opposing side. It was Marina Shafir that Mother's Milk was locked in. Time was 20 Storm. She surrendered. She surrendered the match for her side to prevent any more damage from being done to Mina Shirakawa. But right now it's Willow. About to be Willow, poised to do some damage, but Shafir turning things around, not body shots by the problem Marina Shafir.
Yeah, it was a great counter, but you had the body shots and the strikes. Marina Shafir is so potent in a match like this. Any match, actually.
Omega says, Megan Bain up to the top. Willow Nightingale, the champion, in trouble here is Shafir. The head scissor drives Willow down on the apron. And meanwhile, Mina Shirakawa. She's going to throw her. Mina Shirakawa is sent flying to the floor as this TBS Championship match continues forward with the title.
The NHL's best are back from Milan, and their focus shifts towards the march to the playoffs.
So no, we got what's going on.
Here comes that defense.
They're a great team.
Here comes the Stars! Major League Sweeping, Golden Knights Kings. That's Wednesday at 7 on TNT.
Looking for you. What are we all doing in here?
More friends than anywhere else. Now 7 days a week on CBS.
Okay, the plumber's fixing that burst pipe. Should be all set.
Good thing you're protected 24/7 with your home and auto bundle from Progressive.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out the right caption to post about these.
Maybe something like, I have protection, just need a lifeguard.
What about that emoji with a shocked face?
Or maybe flooded with emotion.
That's too much. Try Tuesdays are cray.
You know, technically, you're not supposed to everything that happens online.
Life is meaningless without affirmation, am I right?
Waking up with headaches? Sealy Posturepedics exclusive precision fit coils. Respond with targeted support right where you need it most. Shop Sealy savings during the President's Day sale.
When I decided to finish my RN to BSN, I transferred to University of Phoenix. They made the process simple, and since I didn't have to repeat work I'd already done, I earned money faster. Transfer your eligible credits and keep your momentum.
This is a song about the first It sounds more exciting, like the best day of my life.
She just kissed me. That's so cool.
Mom, are you eating off the cake cottage? Or are you eating?
Look at this. Endless big butterfly shrimp for us, endless steak for them.
Did you know that buffet is French for happy Molly? I take German. Well, amigo, you just got schooled in buffet economics. You were late.
Want to go to Burger King?
Kids don't need much to feel like royalty, and right now it costs even less. There are other kids' meals, but only this one crowns you both. The Burger King Kids Meal, $3.99 for a limited time.
You love a clean plate, almost as much as we do. For 70 years, Cascade has left no mess, no residue, no worries. Cascade, leaving nothing behind since 1955.
Willow Nightingale has put her TBS Championship on the line in a four-way match. Looking to defend against Megan Bain, Marina Shafir, and Mina Shirakawa. And over the last few minutes, Brian Danielson, it has been all Megan Bain and Marina Shafir working together as a unit to punish the champion.
They sure have. And what punishment they dished out as well. Both to her and Mina.
Mina Shirakawa slipping away from the grip. Marina Shafir and Zagiri.
That connected big time.
Into the midsection and off the back of Megan Bain. Goes Mina Shirakawa. At a set time. Well, inadvertent friendly fire there between Megan Bain and Marina Shafir.
All based on the quickness of it's again with quickness.
Sling blade, had a cover. Mina makes the cover, but Willow Nightingale forced to make the break.
And Mina came so close to being the TBS champ right there.
Big spine buster from Willow Nightingale.
Look at that. Wow, she slipped from behind in Willow.
And Willow buster this time for the Masses.
Put on the side and to get that time to the spine.
And the love from Mina Shirakawa too. Willow Nightingale. I am so impressed with Willow Nightingale. Don't forget her. And Maria Shafir there in time to break it up. And fans, a breaking update from Tony Khan. It is official for Sunday, March 15th at Revelation. It will be FTR, the Young Bucks, the AEW World Tag Team Championship title match.
Well, I can tell you, Revolution, we knew already. But right now, solidified as must-see pay-per-view TV.
The Hurricane delivered by Mina Shirakawa, but Megan Bain, Willow Nightingale from opposing sides of the ring. Take that, Shafir and Mina. And now Willow and Megan Bain leading in the center. Swinging up minutes. Willow avoids contact as well. What's the same idea? Both go down. Hey, Scott, you had talked about Willow Nightingale's schedule. Look at this. You talked about Willow Nightingale's schedule. Not only did she defend the Women's Tag Team Championships twice in Australia, and defending tonight, she was doing, after the long flight from Australia, she was doing media all day yesterday. And look at her, showing up, going toe-to-toe with everyone in this match. Willow is incredible. Willow, Diamond's carry, Death Valley driver. Shafir, though. Holy cow, unexpected right. Rita Shafir on the receiving end of a DDT from Mina Shirakawa. Megan leaping lariat.
There's three on the outside, one on the inside now. They're going to get somebody. Watch out.
Takes a risk and it paid off. They can feel the momentum shifting. Returning Mina Shirakawa to the ring. Remember, you have four-way match. The champion does not have to be pinned or submitted. Here we go, Brian. That first elbow for Megan Bain didn't even affect Maria. Marina going to the body.
We didn't need to say,
oh my gosh, those kicks. Scoops up. Maria Shafir and throws her into the timekeeper's table. Shafir may be effectively eliminated from this match. As Maria Shafir just bouncing off that table and went head first onto the floor.
I'm saying it's Megan's match to win, but here comes the champ back.
Megan was looking for something off the top on Mina Shirakawa, but Willow Nightingale intercepted, and now Willow. Avalanche German suplex. But meanwhile, Mina Shirakawa to the Mina moving with urgency here. Rolling elbow straight up to the back of the head. And now the knockout shot. Mina Shirakawa.
She's got this in hand. She's got it in hand.
The spinning back fist. Willow goes down. Mina. Figure five. We are on the verge of seeing the team. 1, 2, 3. TBS successfully defends her title against three very potent competitors. I can't believe Megan Bain standing after that German suplex off the top rope. And Maria Shafir standing with Nightingale. Still your TBS champion. Let's take it back to our great We had a tremendous time in Australia. Can't wait to head back to things. We are moments away from Hangman Adam Page and MJF going face to face for the first time since Grand Slam Australia. That is coming up next on Dynamite. But man, we received some unfortunate news earlier today. Tony Schiavone, we have lost a man that was a giant of our industry.
Kerwin Silfies passed away last night at age 75, and I met Kerwin, first of all, in 1989 and got a chance to work with him. He was a great man. He was an even better director. And one thing that made Kerwin so great, Brian, you know this, he was calm under pressure. And in this business, that's something else.
Yeah, and also he was very kind and very patient. Sorry, guys, this is hard for me. I didn't know anything about TV production when I got to WWE. And Kerwin was so kind and helpful. And I just want to say our condolences go out to his family and friends. And we love you, man.
Yeah, what a man.
On the hillside, and they almost look just the same. Get 2.9% APR financing or a $3,000 customer bonus on the new 2026 Atlas.
Big news, America! Wegovy now comes in a pill. So adults with obesity can lose weight and keep it off along with diet and exercise. Yes, thank you, DJ Khaled. Be honest, if there was a pill that made other healthful things possible, you'd take it.
If there was a pill that could help me parallel park, I take it.
If there was a pill to make me a pro wrestler, I'd take it. Say Uncle Khaled. Uncle Khaled. Maybe we don't need a pill for everything, but for managing weight, there's Wegovy, the first and only GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder or severe stomach problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines for it. Call your prescriber if you experience vision changes or heart racing at rest. Side effects of nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea can lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
That's not your car, is it? Ask your prescriber about once daily Wegovy pill.
Aw, I don't want it to be over.
I know. 4 years is a long time to wait for Team USA to play again.
Yeah, you're gonna be a big boy by then.
I'm not going to change that much.
We really need to get you new pajamas.
Yeah. A lot can change in 5 years, but our best price won't. Just $50 a month for 5 years guaranteed. Xfinity. Imagine that.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite live on TBS and HBO Max, and we await the arrival of the #1 contender for the All Elite Wrestling Men's World Championship.
Between these two men, and that's going to take a lot to hold these two men together. I can tell you that. The fans for the directors watch the fans. They want to be divided, but I'm glad that they're doing this to Revolution coming up in March.
Sunday, March 15th, Revolution, the AEW World Championship title match. MJF, as you saw earlier, successfully defended his AEW World Championship against Brody King in Sydney, Australia, and now turns his attention to his next challenger. His challenger that had to go through the ringer to earn this shot. And a man who, much like Brody King, seems to have the champion intimidated.
We're taking a look at two of the greatest wrestlers ever in AEW. No denying that. One is a stand-up guy, and the other one is a horrible piece of walking human flesh.
And Tony, importantly, cornerstone pieces, day one members of the AEW roster, MJF and Hangman Page.
That's a great call, Excalibur.
I want to make something real clear here. I'm not going to cut some cutesy wrestling promo to sell tickets. This ain't no infomercial to Revolution. This is a fact. I hate your guts. I hate everything about you. I hate the way you look. I hate the way you walk. I hate the way you talk. I hate the way you wrestle. I hate your white knight holier than thou. I hate the fact that these dumb, ignorant, white trash hits actually think that you are anywhere near on my level in any category in this sport. I hate the fact that they have the gall to call you the main character when clearly it's me. I hate the fact these people feel the need to chant cowboy shit whenever you walk around. But most of all, you know what I hate? The fact that you hold 2 wins over my head makes me want to puke. You're not better than me. Not even close. What you are is a lucky shot. But I see something that these idiots can't. I can smell it on you. I can see it in your eyes. Something's off about you, hey? Now, I don't know what it is. Maybe you're in your head because your 2 boyfriends, Kenny and Swerve, are fighting. Maybe maybe you're in your head because you had the opportunity to be at the top of the mountain where everybody dreams to be twice. You've had the opportunity to hold the championship that everybody dreams of having twice. You've had the opportunity to be the guy twice, and both times you crumbled under pressure. Now maybe you're wondering, if I win this title a third time and I crumble again, is everybody gonna realize I've always been nothing more than a fraud? Who's to say? But what I do know is this: the man who I am looking in the eye right now is not the man I faced at Revolution last year. Nah, but I'll tell you what, cowboy, you are a lucky shot. But I think you're all out of bullets. And on March 15th, on my birthday, I can't think of a better gift in the world than finally ending the myth that is Hangman Adam Page and his cowboy shit.
Between the two of us, I am the lucky shot, me, the man who was so undeniable that these people carried me to the World Championship twice. The man who last year, not once, but twice, beat the absolute dog shit out of you. No, if there is a lucky shot in the ring tonight, it's the man who had a guaranteed chance at the World Championship and who took it home, sat with it, waited for it until we were in front of one of the largest crowds we've ever seen, returned with a new head of hair thicker than Mark Davis, inserted himself into a match between three men who already hated each other, who waited on the floor, picking his ass, and waited until the last second, slid in the ring, kicked me in the balls, and collected the spoils of greater men. Max, you said that you hated me, but I hate you so much worse. And you know what? It's not because of any of that, Max. It's not because of all the years of lying, the years of cheating, the depravity of both your words and your actions, despite all of that. It's because when I look at you, I have to admit, I have never met someone more like me. You were desperation. You were desperation for love and acceptance. Max, I am no better than that, and I hate it. And I know how much you want to make your mark here and how loyal you are to All Elite Wrestling. It feels just like me. And as much as everyone wants that championship, Max, you and I, we have always needed it. Max, at Revolution, I want to end this for good, forever. And I think you know. I think you can feel it too, that this can't be just a normal wrestling match, can it? I think you feel it. I think you know. stipulation. Think about it. Pitch it. Let me hear it, because I have always known what this match should be. And once we decide, we should let them decide what this match should be. I'm hearing people chant Texas death. I'm hearing, shut the hell up! If you think for 1 second we're doing anything but a real wrestling match, a normal professional wrestling match for my world title, then you're out of your damn mind. Max, I thought you'd say that because you're scared. You have always been a coward, and you know what this could mean for you. So Max, if you will agree to this, I will give you something. Max, if you will agree to this, I will give you my word. I will give all of you my word, Max, that if I don't win this match, then I will never challenge for the All Elite Wrestling Mass World Championship for as long as I live. You got yourself a deal, cowboy. But as far as my stipulation goes, unlike all these morons, I think things through. So I'm gonna need a week to think over my stipulation, because unlike you, I don't shoot first and ask questions later. Well, do your thinking, Max. Do your thinking, because I already know my answer. Revolution, the Hangman, MJF, Texas, death! We will find out. With 7 days time. AEW World Championship match at Revolution. Or what will the caveat be? Straight up the pack. Wolf, wolf, it's a pack. I don't really like wolves. No. They're too needy. I want more like coyotes. Resilient. Adaptable. Against all odds, against the world. Survivors. Don't call us funny. You are not like us. We are very different. So you will really continue to test this route? Or we like to fight? So with Saturday, either in Collision, Oceanside, California. How about you gather and feel yourself together? I guarantee you, we will not be hard to fight.
Because for y'all, fame is just a name, it's just a title. It's not something that you guys are willing to live for, and it's definitely not something that you guys are willing to die
Together, I'm not done with you, man. And I ain't gonna walk away from this revolution in Hollywood. This time, no time limits, one way or another. Either you get me or I get you. But there must be a winner, as long as it takes.
On the challenges for Revolution. Originally, Orange Cassidy slated to team with Robert Strong here tonight, but Robert Strong, after he walked out on Orange Cassidy, Tony, has not been seen or heard from. He wants nothing to do with Cassidy and the Robert Show.
I think we kind of saw that coming. I mean, he had been so Orange always comes up with something else, and something else is really something else. Let's do Pitbull.
Moxley and mercenaries for the Death Riders. Gabe Kidd and Clark Connors have had their eyes fixed on Billy Allen.
Track Darby Allin to the Las Vegas desert and a body bag Kevin Trevor 2 weeks ago on Dynamite. But I mean, they're both, especially Gabe Kidd, they're both vicious and violent competitors inside that ring.
And both have been very successful in the New Japan Pro Wrestling, as we know, and now here in AEW. I tell you, Gabe Kidd, I think is, well, I think there's something wrong with Gabe.
I think there's any question about it, Tony. I mean, he's a man that
he's talking upstairs, man. Comes in on all fours. What the hell?
That's part of his unorthodox strategy and unorthodox approach, and that was a vicious swing. And then Rampage chop that Orange Cassidy just narrowly avoided. I think Cassidy realizes he might have got lucky there, Brian.
It would be interesting to see if Orange Cassidy's mind games work against somebody like Gabe Kidd, who's intense 100% of the time. Now Gabe Kidd is in there with Tomohiro Ishii.
Connors, Gabe Kidd, no strangers to Tomohiro Ishii, and they take advantage as soon as Ishii turns his back.
Ishii, as we have known, has had problems with that shoulder. As you can see, it's been done with that KT.
Yeah, they've come out of action for the last couple months, just recently cleared to compete. Fans coming up on Wednesday, March 11th. Excuse me, April 15th, we'll be in Seattle, Washington for Dynamite and Collision.
How about them Seahawks?
Early access, AEW TV. The promo code will be down to Portland, Oregon. Wednesday, April 22nd. Dynamite and Collision in Fairfax, Virginia. Wednesday, April 29th. AEW TV is your promo code. AEWTNX.com. Just get the QR code on the screen. Ishii teeing off on Connors, backing up to the corner.
He went up that shoulder. You can see that he would chop and then he would favor that right shoulder, but that is not stop. There's no Pitbull from chopping away.
The combination teaming up to take down Clark Connors.
Cover May, Orange Cassidy. Looks to the leg. Connors able to escape. And Brian, this is the matchup. Orange Cassidy, Clark Connors, that benefits the conglomeration side more. I mean, the more that Orange Cassidy is in there with Gabe Kidd, the more that Cassidy's at a disadvantage.
I think so too. I think Gabe Kidd, a lot of Orange Cassidy's mind games work on most people, right? But Gabe Kidd just keeps going straight forward. He doesn't care about those mind games.
Cassidy, keep up the second. Cassidy intercepted dribble into the ring apron, and a chop drops him down. And meanwhile, opposite side of the ring, Clark Connors took off to Tomohiro Ishii off the oh my gosh, on the floor. And a shoulder tackle by Clark Connors. Gabe Kidd just sent Tomohiro Ishii crashing into our desk as the action continues. Don't go anywhere. College basketball keeps you college basketball all season long. TNT, True TV, and stream on HBO Max.
What you do today changes what you need tonight. Maybe you're getting into something, or getting over something, growing, making a comeback, or making it up as you go. Changing days call for changing nights. That's why the new Comfort Mode mattress from Sleep Number adapts to your changing life. Softer or firmer for personalized comfort, night after night. Only at Sleep Number.
I used to struggle with dandruff, but now I use Head & Shoulders every wash because the active ingredient in Head & Shoulders nourishes your scalp. It stops flakes where they start, leaving your scalp feeling healthy and flake-free. From the #1 dermatologist recommended brand, Head & Shoulders.
A Chewy order is on the way for Jaws, who never lets go of what he loves. At least not until Dad gets on Chewy. He gets it something new to love. Delivered fast. So Jaws can always live his best life. One mouthful at a time. For low prices and fast shipping, for life with pets, there's Chewy.
Amica Insurance is proudly customer-owned. We know what keeps you going. And we work harder to protect it. Visit amica.com today.
Mopping is hard work. Then I tried a Swiffer Power Mop. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact. Plus, 360-degree swivel head, things up along baseboards, and even behind the toilet. Bye-bye, bucket. The Swiffer Power Mop.
We're having fun and snow all winter long with Twisted Tea Drop. Your spice, real Twisted Tea fans who love the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Milk tea with 5% alcohol. Keep it twisted.
Connors, Gabe Kidd trying to take out Orange Cassidy, Tomohiro Ishii, tag team battle live tonight on Dynamite. Orange Cassidy has been on the receiving end of quite a bit of offense in the last few moments, Brian, but that showed some signs of life. Tag back to Tomohiro Ishii.
Ishii and Gabe Kidd had an incredible rivalry in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and you can see why. Their styles match so well if you love hard-hitting wrestling.
Yeah, just a little bit under a year ago, they had that Iron Man match for 30 minutes for the never openweight title.
Gabe Kidd changing levels, just biting Tomohiro Ishii, with top of the head of Ishii, undaunted. Slips underneath the leg and a tough shot. Ishii takes Kidd off his feet.
Look at this, Brian.
There's a reason they call him the Stone Pitbull.
Ishii now. With the delayed vertical suplex. Kill! kidding. Big right there, but Ishii returns.
This is tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. And he's in the sold-out crowd.
Seemed like he was getting the better of Ishii, but now it's Ishii. Left kick. Lariat from Game Kid. That lariat was incredible. The sound just feet away from us. Like a baseball bat being swung into a side of beef. That's Tomohiro Ishii. Oh, he's hurt, man. Something happened with his hip. A hip, perhaps lower back. This is bad news for Ishii and the conglomeration. I don't know if he can stand. It's Clark. Oh, man. Drives Ishii down on Connors. Covers one. Two. Ishii gutsy performance, but yeah, he's clutching. Maybe this hamstring. Tomohiro Ishii is known for his toughness. So stoic. Very rarely. Ishii finds his feet underneath Connor. Suplex. I think Ishii needs to tag. If Orange Cassidy can get up on the apron. Ishii. Look, he can barely walk.
But look at this, with a gutsy performance, he is still fighting here, guys.
I mean, he is so tough. Definitely a step slow. Almost flat-footed, the power. He takes out Kenneth. Clark Connors. But in comes Orange Cassidy. Connors. Here Cassidy with Suicida for getting Kid on the outside.
OC is fired up, guys, on the outside.
The Connors gouge in the eyes. And Brian Orange Cassidy, he's been down on the outside for the last few moments. I'm not sure how much he realizes what's going on with his tag team partner. I don't think he does. If he did, I think he'd try to get rid of Game Kid right now and get back up on the apron. I wonder if Ishii has torn his hamstring. It very well could be. Punch, and now Ishii. Can he get him up for the right master? Buster Tomohiro Ishii, incredible performance. Orange Cassidy, victorious, but not without a cause. And Darby Allin continues to turn things around, to turn the target back on Gay Kid and Clark Connors. Ishii, Cassidy, victorious here tonight for the conglomeration. And fans, you are watching all the wrestling on CBS. Brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Offering 24/7 protection with both the home, auto, and motorcycle. You can learn more at Progressive.com. We heard from John Moxley a few months ago, and it was here from the Don Callis family.
Moxley, I heard your challenge. I hear every word that comes out of your mouth. And to catch up, he's not here tonight. He's celebrating with his good friend Kyle Fletcher back in Australia. But I am here on behalf of Takeshita Moxley. I accept.
I'm Kyle's best friend. I would love to be celebrating with him. Instead, I showed up to do my job. Because I'm a champion, unlike Takeshita. But this man, Andrade, you are the Amateur World Champion.
Chicos, chicas, my eyes are on the AEW World title.
And Claudio, I see you walking around here and prancing around with your CMLL World title. And I just got to thinking, the CMLL World Heavyweight Championship would look incredible on the mantle of the Don Callis family. What do you think, boys?
Get 2.9% APR financing or a $3,000 customer bonus on the new 2026 Atlas.
I put curing hepatitis C on my today list.
Epclusa treats all types of chronic hepatitis C with a 98% cure rate. Epclusa is one pill once a day for 12 weeks. If you've had hepatitis B, it may flare up and cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you've had hepatitis B, liver or kidney problems, HIV, and all medicines and supplements you take. Taking amiodarone with Epclusa may cause a serious slowing of your heart rate. Most common side effects include headache and tiredness. Ask your doctor about Epclusa today. Get 2.9% APR financing or a $3,000 customer bonus on the new 2026 Atlas.
Welcome to Bob's. What are you? President Coolidge and I picked up this brand new mattress from the competition. Not sure I got the best President's Day deal. At Bob's, you get our lowest price every day. Take our best-selling Lush mattress. It has high-density memory foam and a cooling cover, just like the competition, but only costs $9.99. I paid way more than that.
Alvin, you've got to try this. Calvin Coolidge.
When you find the better choice, there's only one thing to say.
Oh my God!
Lowe's knows our members always want more. That's why my Lowe's Rewards gives you more, like points on eligible purchases,
More.
member-only deals, and members get more with Lowe's.
When life puts you in the driver's seat, it should feel like it was made exactly for you. The BMW X1, X3, and X5. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Hurry in to the BMW President's Day sales event. Release the BMW X5 for $8.99 per month.
With a Toyota, affordability isn't about cutting back. It's about getting more. And with many models starting under $35,000, getting ahead has never been easier. So check out a Camry and choose from the features and tech you want, or a Corolla with the style and value you need. Plus, every new Toyota comes with a 2-year no-cost scheduled maintenance plan. Buy a Camry or Corolla today with 4.99% financing. Toyota, let's go places.
As you know, Slow Joe is unfortunately injured and decided to appoint me as the new boss of the ops. And my first order of business is to get our numbers up. The ops are recruiting. You don't see Shibata here with me. That's because I sent him back to his home country of Japan to handle our international recruiting. I'll be handling our domestic recruiting. You see, I know how to recruit. I was recruited by every top Division I program in this country because I was great. I still am great. I'm the greatest second-generation wrestler of all time. I'm also the boss of the ops.
Well, the recruiting drive by the cold-hearted NCAA continues to bolster the numbers. The ops with Slow Joe out of injury.
And what the kid looks like a leader, too. The leader in the running tops.
past weekend in Brisbane, Australia.
And now,
And we're going to keep the momentum going here tonight in that Dynamite in-ring debut. But we saw Windsor and Hayter last week come to the side with former AEW Women's World Champion Chris Statlander after the Triangle Madness had descended on staff.
Yeah, Stat had just lost the title to Tekla, of course, and then the Triangle of Madness had beat down on Statlander, which was unnecessary, but it was good to see Windsor and Hayter come to the aid of the world champion, the former world champion, I should say.
Brian, I like this team, the Bowling Birds, Windsor, and Hayter. Two very powerful athletes in their own way, but in very, very different ways.
Very different ways and also complementary in style. They're both hard hitting. They both have kind of the same attitude towards professional wrestling. I'm very excited to see how they do as a tag team.
Side headlock taken by Windsor, Viva Van. Windsor, powerful elbow strike.
You know, we were talking about powerful women we saw earlier, Brian, like Willow Nightingale and, of course, Megan Van. These are two powerful women as well, as you talked about, and really now, I really think threats to the World Tag Team Championship.
For sure. I mean, they're two very hard hitters.
See the Union Jack on the attire. With Alex Windsor, make you think about All in London. 2026 as we make our return to Wembley Stadium on August 30th. That iconic venue. Tickets available
My God, Damone.
16th for AEW Insiders Dinner on sale on March 20th. You can visit AEWTRX.com to become an AEW Insider or Live Nation to join us for our return to Wembley Stadium later on this summer.
Don't want to talk to you right now.
Delivered picture perfect by Jamie Hayter.
How physical Hayter is here. I mean, just fist to the face. Viva Van had to cover up on her back that time, and Jamie Hayter's relentless.
Now Brian, the ball and Burns being off in the corner, showing that power.
Each of them's chopping with different hands. I'm impressed by Jamie Hayter chopping with her left hand. I didn't know that she was ambidextrous with her chops.
Moving on out the hard way. Forward center by Alex Windsor.
Now, if he looks at you,
Sharpshooter, but
every time he looked in my face,
Windsor realized
whenever I was up this guy's ass, making
Alex Windsor
it wasn't the village idiot. So,
Viva Van elevates up and over the top now. Another up kick. Interesting angles there from Viva Van.
Great agility by Viva Van there. Getting out of the way of Alex Windsor.
Windsor grabs the front face lock. In comes Jamie Hayter. Rolling Birds, perhaps tag team offense here. Van escapes and makes the tag. Nice escape. And now back into the fray. Backing off both Hayter and Windsor. That's no small feat. Don't hammer throw. Oh, sandwich with a pair of elbows.
I think that was a bad idea.
and I did it every time.
Back up.
There is no chance in there. Hold on a second. I know where you're going with that. No chance in hell your music's going to play. You're going to try to walk out and leave us standing here and hope my goodness. And I don't know if it's your Alzheimer's or if you just go plain stupid, Vince, but let me remind you who the hell we are. This is the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Unfortunately, sandwich between the Ball Birds.
I am the Game Triple H.
Yes, I'll hang out. So, oh my goodness. Someone's probably down there. One of the funniest dudes I ever met. And Cody besides. Oh my gosh. That's nice.
you've asked for this time, but Chris, let me start with you. You are clearly not done with Tech Love. After that insane strap match last week, you're still not clear to compete for at least 1 to 2 weeks. Yeah, not clear to wrestle. But I don't want to wrestle. I want to fight. And I want to make Tekla pay for what she has done to me. That is, if she's not too busy hiding from me. Hey, Thunder, we've not seen you since All in Texas, but you got cleared today. Congratulations.
Thank you. I've been for a little while, but I've been seeing what this children did to you, and I don't like it at all. And since you are not able to wrestle, well, guess what, Tecla? Yo sí puedo. Tengo un mensajito para ti porque tú haces daño.
I know you've been out for a while, but she's dangerous, so just watch your back.
I'm a good see, but this is the best I ever been. And anyways, me encantan las tóxicas.
A minor setback for Chris Stanley, but some great news for Thunder Rosa returns to the ring. Exciting final but before the finish. The AEW World Trios Champion, 2/3. Chip Speed has this to say.
Kevin is on fire right now. Beast Mortals, you don't even know what's coming your way. Kevin, tell him how you feel. I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling so generous. So generous, Beast Mortals. If you can beat me tonight, I'll give you and the rest of LFI a shot at these trios titles this Saturday on Collision. And you can beat the Giants.
Big opportunity for La Facción and Gobernador. That Beast Mortals seems to love is shutting down high flyers.
And he's great at doing it too. The number of times. The way Kevin Knight was able to avoid Beast Mortos there. I was going to say the number of times Beast Mortos has shut down the main eventers in Arena Mexico. Can't even count.
That's Kevin Knight. Showing his resilience, showing his agility, attacking from unexpected angles, and returning Mortos back to the ring.
Yeah, those unexpected angles are one of the keys to his success. But if I'm wrong that Kevin Knight has grown in confidence and almost to the point of being cocky ever since he competed in the Continental Classic and that incredible win over Okada.
The biggest singles victory of his career for the Jet Kevin Knight came in that Continental Classic last December. He was able to defeat Kazuchika Okada on the group stage. And now Kevin Knight alongside Speedball Mike Bailey and Hangman Adam Page, the AEW World Trios Champions, Tony.
And of course, he also beat Darby Allin, let's not forget, in the opening round of that tournament. So yes, he is growing, he is looking better over the match. Morales his knee on the top turnbuckle pad.
This judge was looking for the knee of Kevin Knight, but trying to put some distance between himself and the Jet by Kevin. No! The turnbuckles!
I don't think I've ever seen that. Well, we've seen a lot. That was pretty special.
I mean, he's such an incredible athlete. He's so much fun to watch.
And this one-on-one battle continues live on Dynamite on TNT and HBO Max.
The NHL on TNT, the excitement of the new season is over. Now you're into the grind. The grind part of the season, that's when the real work starts. A little banged up, you're sore. The schedule's been grueling. You played a lot of games, but still have a lot of games on. You gotta bear down. Every game matters. It's such an important part of the season.
now. They're almost around the corner instead of playoff time. That's what keeps you going. Great time of year. Right here on TNT.
Good.
Campbell's.
Good.
You love a clean plate. Almost as much as we do. For 70 years, Cascade has left no mess, no residue, no worries. Cascade, leaving nothing behind since 1955.
Have you ever thought of getting a walk-in tub for you or someone you love? Now is a great time to take a look at getting a Safe Step walk-in tub.
With Safe Step's standard heated seat and new fast fill faucet, you can enjoy a nice warm bath up to 20% faster. And the convenient touchpad control is right at your fingertips.
Each tub comes standard with a dual hydrotherapy system. The 10 water jets can help increase mobility, relieve pain, boost energy, and improve sleep. While the MicroSoothe advanced air therapy system oxygenates and softens skin.
Safe Step walk-in tubs are built to maximize safety so you can stay in your home and enjoy the comforts of bathing again.
So call now for more information and a free, no-obligation consultation.
When you call today, you'll also receive our limited time offer. Don't wait to enjoy safer bathing. Call 1-800-650-0063.
If you feel held back by the weight of financial decisions, we can give you the tools to help you break free. Credit Karma gives you personalized guidance to improve your credit, savings, taxes, and more, so you can find your way to money. Intuit Credit Karma, proud partner of Team USA.
Gillette Labs is just a fancy-looking Fusion 5? No, it ain't. It's Gillette's best shape. And its ultra-sharp blades last 50% longer. Hey, Joe, come feel my cheeks. Dad, Gillette, the best a man can get.
Keeps getting better.
My taxes paid for these roads. What I get back, give it to the family. Straight Talk always offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers. Straightforward, always.
No contracts, no credit checks, no surprises. And now plans starting at just $25 a month.
Oreo Thins. When that fancy new dessert spot is actually your couch. Flavors that feed your fancy. Stay playful.
Welcome back to EW Dynamite live from Sacramento, California. As the champ, Kevin Knight, the Beast Wars, if Mordos is able to defeat Kevin Knight, he will earn a shot at the EW World Trios Championship for LFI. L'Affectione over not only the Trios titles, Tony, currently held by Kevin Knight, Speedball Mike Bailey, and Cannon Page.
It's been a great run for that team. There's no question. So athletic. And not only that, jet speed and hangman complement each other. Oh, holy smokes. He's shooting knee on that apron coming out or not. That is such incredible body control for a man that size.
Take another look at this. The body control even showing and the accuracy going.
Yeah, the accuracy is incredible. It's almost like, especially with the size of Beast Mordos, it's almost like he defies physics when he does that move.
Now Mordos, that's Kevin Knight. Once again, Mordos targeting the abdomen, targeting the reserves of Kevin Knight.
Yeah, Kevin Knight was dominant at the beginning of this match, but after that initial period, Mordos has been in control for quite a while.
Mordos was not looking for a press slam, but instead, Kevin Knight slips behind to a waistlock. Mordos, though, hammers his way out of it. Knight blocks Larry. Once again, using his head.
Another great headbutt counter by Beast Mordos.
That making the barrier was amazing. Kevin Knight, as you can tell, he's hurting, but he still came up with it.
Right, it's not just the leap. That's amazing for Kevin Knight. It's the hang time.
The hang time and then the accuracy of the drop kick.
directly to what I assume is the chin of Beast Mortos.
Right now, though, Kevin Knight's going to go toe-to-toe with Beast Mortos. Not sure that's a good idea, Brian.
I agree, Tony. I don't think that's a good strategy. But this, if it's setting up things like this, it works for him.
It's going to tell you that hand time. We saw a little bit of it that time.
Now Kevin Knight to regain the advantage. Can he get Mortos up? From Kevin Knight, they come out.
We should say something about this great crowd we've had this sellout here in Sacramento. They've been with us each and every step of the way.
It's rock and roll here tonight. We still have our main event to come, Kenny Omega. Swerve Strickland one-on-one for the first time ever. Leaps up the hook and Lana takes down Mortos. And now pendulum DDT.
Kevin Knight is just able to do things 99% of wrestlers aren't able to do. Just so athletic.
Kevin Knight to the top. But Kevin Knight continues to impress the unreal agility. The key to victory for the Jet. Tonight, live on Dynamite. Congratulations, Kevin Knight. Coming up next for the first time ever, true forward in AEW. World champions will meet one-on-one. Kenny Omega, Swerve Strickland, your Dynamite main event. Coming up next, live from the Memorial Auditorium in Sacramento, California. Dynamite next on TBS HBO Max.
You've been struggling to sleep. Yeah, I will be too. I've spent months on hold letting the rest of the world catch up. You think I'll be half the animal that I was? No. I'm made out of titanium screws and ambition to take back what's mine. This isn't where the best wrestling. This is where the really good wrestlers.
I put curing hepatitis C on my today list.
Epclusa treats all types of chronic hepatitis C with a 98% cure rate. Epclusa is one pill once a day for 12 weeks. If you've had hepatitis B, it may flare up and cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you've had hepatitis B, liver or kidney problems, HIV, and all medicines and supplements you take. Taking amiodarone with Epclusa may cause a serious slowing of your heart rate. Most common side effects include headache and tiredness. Ask your doctor about Epclusa today.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, night.
I just won $5,000 on this game. This game is free. No ads, no withdrawal limits. Withdraw to your bank account in minutes. Just click on the video to try it out.
Jackpot Go. Play now and win yourself something.
Harold has metastatic prostate cancer, but like you, Harold has stuff to do. He takes Nubeca.
Nubeca is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with prostate cancer that is spread to other parts of the body in response to a medical or surgical treatment that lowers testosterone. It is not known Nubeca is safe and effective in females or children. In a prostate cancer clinical study, Nubeca reduced the risk of cancer getting worse by almost half. You and your doctor will decide if Nubeca is right for you.
Nubeqa may cause serious side effects, including heart disease and seizure. Tell your doctor right away if you have chest pain or discomfort, shortness of breath, loss of consciousness, or seizure. Nubeqa can harm unborn babies and cause loss of pregnancy. Use effective birth control during treatment and for 1 week after the last dose of Nubeqa. Common side effects of Nubeqa were increase in liver function tests, decreased white blood cells, and feeling more tired than usual.
Harold's actions give him purpose. Life changes. What you want doesn't have to. Talk to your doctor about Nubeqa.
We are revolutionizing the construction industry with Proxima Systems, enabling a lighter, stronger alternative to traditional rebar while reducing waste. Discover how it can help your business. Let's deliver.
Son?
Little bit too close, Magic. Oh no! What the hell?
Are you ready to kick it?
I'm good.
Oh,
Giant ball.
superstar.
That's amazing.
No, it's not.
Let's go. Okay, Magic.
Can you invite the whole league?
Are you ready to kick it?
I'm ready to kick it. Chris doesn't look ready to me.
I'm ready.
See you there.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. But only I can prevent wildfires.
I know fires out there. This was your captain speaking. And now that I finally put Jack Perry into the dirt and have the AEW National Championship on lock, I can finally move on to more important issues that need to be addressed, like the demand. And getting my guys some championship gold. And hey, just like we saw earlier, Kevin and I actually got lucky. Getting beat with one, but that's just pisses me off so much. We're not going to fight. Kevin Madison with matches, speedball, and in other places, MJ had the little championship. Donovan and defended which means Thomas won. So allow us to be the ones to take them. Just see, anytime you face us in the trios match, and result demand up. And Kevin, since you're so eager to defend those titles, that the man will gladly accept. So this Saturday in San Diego, be prepared. You're going to be in deep waters, bleeding out with these sharks circling around you, and I can smell it. So Jet Set Rodeo, don't worry, because you won't have to have that stupid name for much longer. Because this Saturday, we're taking those titles. Come on, boy. What the hell? The hell? Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah.
Demand Jet Set Rodeo AEW World this Saturday on Collision.
I got a knife may have been a little close, if I'm correct.
Jack Kennedy does not seem like he's finished with Ricochet.
Not at all.
Earlier this year, George Strickland and Page were making their intentions clear about the AEW World Championship. Kenny Omega threw his hat into the ring. He fought back at Page. Seemed to wait for the return. George Strickland seems skeptical, to say the least.
Definitely. We saw when they were in the ring together last week. He doesn't think Kenny Omega
Just like Swerve Strickland, Kenny Omega had his opportunity to challenge for the AEW World Championship, take it from him via a one-wall punch from Andrade. He had that screwdriver in his hands, on his screwdriver kicked in by Don Callis. Swerve took the screwdriver away. In the confusion, in the frenzy, that's where Andrade landed a little blood. And Kenny, on some level, believes that Swerve intentionally caused him the opportunity. But you go back to the footage, I'm sure he did see the footage there, so he did not. But you take a look at the world champion, watch it on. There's no question that Kenny and Swerve did not come out to hurt Kenny. They came out to get that screwdriver out of him. You see that? You saw the aggression above the right eye of Swerve Strickland. That was from the melee last week between Kenny Omega and Swerve Strickland. Omega leaving a calling card on the face of Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff coming. We're seeing it right now, Roman.
We sure. You can see how important this match is to both men.
It's personal. Omega, to the next section, takes the side headlock. Swerve immediately back to Omega to the shoulder tackle. Omega, the first uncorking elbow strike. Swerve the first uncork a knee, but Omega takes down Swerve.
But it's still with us as long as it takes, guys. And who knows how long these comebacks are going to go.
Omega lining up Swerve, but Swerve into the hole and shuts down Omega. 15 minutes from Strickland sends Omega to the outside. Watch out. Swerve over the top.
Right with his knees.
Double knee drop under the head of Kenny Omega.
Yeah, right under the trapezius muscles. I can see pain all the way down your spine.
Kenny Omega seems a bit rattled here. Swerve Strickland. Swerve Strickland sending Omega hard into the steel steps.
And he hit. Omega hit his midsection on the steel steps.
With diverticulitis, nearly 10 inches of his intestinal illness. Oh, Omega sends Swerve over the barricade. Now, is Kenny going to go over too? Omega, I do believe so. There's something in mind here. Omega holds his foot in. Stop with it. Swerve as we step away from the action for the final time tonight. Continues. Welcome to Collision.
Brace yourself for collision.
AEW Collision, live Saturdays at 8 on TNT and now streaming on HBO Max.
I've got this old bike from another store and I got the receipt right here. I'd for you to beat it with a better deal on the souped up model. What? What? At Verizon, anyone can bring in their AT&T or T-Mobile bill. They'll give you a better deal.
Isn't Verizon expensive?
Better deal. Best network. Keep up, man. What's the password?
I'm sorry, man. Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal today. That's a stationary.
No, I know. I know.
Have a great day.
You're not as cool as Verizon.
On February 27th, screen for the first time in IMAX. I'm gonna make your whole family suffer.
Where is my daughter?
Screen. Get tickets now. Rated R.
As a neurologist, my patients are often concerned with age-related memory decline. I recommend Qunol Brain Health with 2 powerful, high-absorption ingredients clinically shown to improve memory, focus, attention, and more. Cunol, the brand I trust.
Giving my son a needle during an allergic reaction is traumatic for both of us. His food allergies are a lot to manage. So we booked a hassle-free virtual visit with a prescriber. And we said, hello, Neffy, the only needle-free epinephrine nasal spray for emergency treatment of allergic reactions.
I wish allergic reactions didn't control my life. I want epinephrine that fits my lifestyle. Something safe, works as well as a needle injector, is easy to carry, and that I actually see myself using. That's why I said, hello, Neffy.
Use it for signs of allergic reaction. Ask your doctor how to use Neffy. If you have medical conditions or take certain medicines, your condition may worsen. Tell your doctor about nasal, heart, thyroid, or kidney issues, high blood pressure, Parkinson's, diabetes, if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, and all medications. Side effects include nasal discomfort, headache, runny nose, shakiness, and throat irritation. These are not all side effects.
We don't hesitate to treat at the first sign of symptoms.
And it's always with me on the go.
Book a hassle-free virtual visit at getneffy.com today and pay as little as $0 for at least 4 Neffy devices.
Irresistible chocolate, hazelnut, yes, bueno.
Look at this. Endless big butterfly shrimp for us, endless steak for them.
Oh, did you know that buffet is French for happy wallet?
I take German.
Well, amigo, you just got schooled in buffet economics. You were late.
What a main event we have tonight. AEW Dynamite, Swerve Strickland, Kenny Omega, one-on-one for the first time ever, coming to you on TBS and HBO Max.
Taking our final break, and once again, we're going to stay with it as long as it takes. Who knows how long these two phenomenal athletes will go.
Swerve Strickland for the hammer throw into the corner. Omega hard into the buckets, but he gets the boot up into the drop Swerve. Swerve, head toss. Floats through, rolls over, but counter Strickland. Swerve Strickland celebrated team moves together. But on the flip side, Kenny Omega is one of the best counter wrestlers I've ever seen. And you saw it right there. And fans earlier today, New York Post broke the news that Double or Nothing is coming to the Louis Armstrong Stadium in New York Sunday, May 24th. Tickets are on last night. You can sign up right now, AEWTIX.com to become an AEW insider for early access as Omega down to double axe handles. Taking Swerve off his feet, Omega rolling axe handles. Swerve anticipated and avoided. Hammer throw sends Omega into the ropes. Omega. Nice missed over it. Makes a drop kick from Kenny Omega.
Kenny feeling good here.
Over the top. And moving with incredible speed right now. Oh, just a punt to the ribs from Kenny Omega. Follows up, driving Swerve down, cover, lateral press. Swerve able to kick out.
Boy, top to bottom, this is what makes AEW the great program, Dynamite Collision that it is. Just top to bottom, what competition we've seen here tonight.
Omega, fireman's carry. You think about hooking up the green overalls. Comes down Swerve. For an escape from Strickland. There was. And Brian, that pitting predicament from Kenny Omega twofold. If it gets the victory, great. But if Swerve kicks out, he's forcing his opponent, Kenny is, to expend energy. Yeah, using that energy in a match like that is so important. But sometimes, it felt like when I wrestled Swerve Strickland at All In Wembley Stadium 2024, it seemed like he had an endless amount of energy. It almost feels like that here.
And that ended that 126-game reign by Swerve Strickland and Norman
Beautiful counter by Kenny Omega. Slip free and Swerve Strickland's head went into the steel of the turnbuckle. And now Omega dragon suplex. Swerve kicks out. Kenny Omega snap dragon suplexes
on one of the most vicious and brutal suplexes I have ever felt in my entire career. Look at that. Right on the neck, and he follows up with that knee.
Right under the chin, too.
Omega trying to quiet the crowd as he. What a shot from Omega!
Swerve had no defense at all for that next step. Rolled out. And I just love the intensity of this match.
Omega lining up. Swerve. Oh, wait a second. Swerve intercepts. He's from Strickland. Drop kick sends Omega going out to the apron. Oh, I see that look in Swerve's eye. Most dangerous man in professional wrestling. Kenny Omega questioned that last week. It'll be interesting to see if Swerve can show him that he truly is the most dangerous man in all of AEW.
I'm sure Swerve remembers that because I know you did, Brian.
I'm sure he does. A handful of hands and Swerve gathering. Omega during his head. The Angels trip up the pads.
Kenny may be out here. Look at this.
A big welt on Kenny's forehead.
There he takes a breath, trying to pull himself up. Man, he is weary.
Swerve. Oh, no. What is that? Swerve. He's going to be on his foot. He's going to get very cool. No, Omega finds his feet behind Swerve, and Swerve settled to the corner. Omega trying to link the hands of Strickland.
He looks like he's trying for a snap.
Snap, dragon, suplex on the apron. If Omega were able to return Swerve to the ring, this one might be over, Brian. I agree. Look at Swerve. Swerve's starting to get up already. Omega laid down at the floor here in Sacramento. So they can German suplex off the apron. Oh, no, snap dragon. I don't know if this is a good idea. I mean, it's not. It'd be bad for Kenny, too. Oh, no. Swerve breaks out of the full Nelson. Kenny switches to the waist lock, but Swerve anchored to that top rope.
Kenny's determined to send this to the floor, guys. Determined.
But Swerve white knuckling it with that grip on the top. Omega hammers between the shoulder blades, not once but twice, thrice from Omega. Headbutts to the side of the head. These two men battling on a tightrope here, Brian. Kenny was doing the headbutting, but it seems like his head is hurt. Here he comes again. Suplex to the floor. Swerve lands on his feet, and now Swerve on the attack.
Yeah, Kenny took the worst of it. He was determined to send to the floor, but obviously no mistake.
With a German suplex off the apron, you watch Omega. Obviously, he knew that he was going to sacrifice himself in order to land the German suplex. But instead, Swerve landed on his feet. The sacrifice was all forward by Kenny Omega, as both of these men putting it all on the line here tonight in our Dynamite main event. I'm sure they have their eyes on Revolution AEW World Championship title match, MJF and Hangman Adam Page plus FTR, the Young Bucks. It is official in Los Angeles for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. As Swerve 50 to the spine of Omega. Cover, leg is hooked, and kick out. the most last second kickouts. On that 450 splash, Swerve Strickland landed knee first into Kenny Omega's lower back.
And fans, this just in for Revolution on Sunday, March 15th. It will be John Moxley, Konosuke Takeshita, AEW Continental Championship match. No time limit. There must be a winner. Coming this Saturday, Collision. Claudio Castagnoli, Josh Alexander, one-on-one in San Diego. Omega to the back of the head from CMLL. World Heavyweight Championship, World Trios Championship, Jet Set Rodeo taking on the man. And Thunder Rosa makes her long-awaited return to the ring. In the cross-border town just north of Tijuana. Omega unleashes a knee to the back of the head. Omega could be moments away from defeating Swerve Strickland in his first ever one-on-one battle.
The amazing main event, the physicality, the intensity, the fans into it, standing everywhere.
Omega, Swerve, perched on the top rope. Omega could be thinking avalanche dragon suplex.
Oh my God.
Swerve crashes and burns Omega.
One thing the key that time, unfortunately for Kenny, was how far he had to go to make the cut.
I agree, Tony.
Hands and knees to get there.
Omega got getting enough pressure on Swerve's shoulder. Swerve's pointing to his shoulder. It might be dislocated and separated.
And she got crushed.
It's one by separating his shoulder on that top rope dragon suplex. I don't think that was intentional at all. What an unfortunate series of events.
Omega, they're undeterred. Looking for one-winged angel, but Swerve hammering down the right hands. Swerve, picture roll, and turns the corner. Swerve. That's caught.
We're the killer, guys. 3, 7 fans.
I think we need a doctor for Aubrey Edwards.
First down to try to rouse Aubrey Edwards unless he has some smelling salts. I'm not sure that's going to do any good.
No, I mean, we need medical attention for Aubrey Edwards.
Yeah, she's not moving over there. And meanwhile, a lot of movement on this end.
Omega is moving to the apron. Swerve Strickland up to the top.
My God, if Kenny's jaw's not broken now, my God.
I guess we can't get a finish to this match without a referee. We need one, somebody to take care of Aubrey Edwards, and two, we need another referee.
Absolutely.
The pad has been taken off. The bottom turnbuckle. Into the bear steel.
Throw first.
After that jaw shot on the Swerve stomp from the top, and then that.
If we should lose, if Kenny Omega doubted Swerve Strickland, the self-styled most dangerous man in professional wrestling, he is finding out firsthand just what Strickland is capable of. Swerve stop, every turn to 1, 2, 3.
That's anger or shock in the face of Swerve Strickland.
Omega, I can see clutching that jaw and Strickland. Kenny Omega clutching that jaw.
I needed between the shoulder blades.
Omega stringing together a combination here, looking for the one-winged angel. Can he find it? No, Swerve breaks free. The boot into the jaw, Omega. Omega lining up Swerve for the big. And Strickland.
Just like this. Oh my God.
Dynamite main event. Swerve Strickland. Victorious. Swerve Strickland. Tomorrow the cliche. Look at all the radio tonight. They left it all in the ring. And you know when Kenny said he was feeling the best he's felt in a long time, all that Mike Down, what an incredible performance.
I don't understand this at all. I think Swerve pretty good at the point tonight. What's he trying to prove?
And maybe going back to that idea with Kenny Omega questioning whether or not Swerve Strickland was truly the most dangerous man in AEW. Swerve, it's clear, just feels completely, utterly disrespected by Kenny Omega, but he has lost the plot here tonight.
Yeah, he's got that team that he always comes to the ring with and gives to.
Well, he's shown Kenny Omega how dangerous he really is. Oh, sending Omega over the top of the chain wrapped around the throat of Omega. Come on, Swerve, you're better than this. You're better than this. Strickland, he won the match. He proved his point.
Yes. Hell yeah, he did. Look at his face, though. Look at the face of Swerve.
This is completely unnecessary by Strickland. Completely unnecessary. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do it. You proved your point. Oh, no.
It's that was going to be back to Kenny. He may attack you, but who knows? I think he snapped.
Strickland pulling those steps over near the base of our announce desk. What is oh no. Swerve. Kenny Omega is defenseless at this point. Don't do it, Swerve. Don't do it. You can't do it. No.
For God's sake, somebody stop.
Oh, no. He's just...
Stay where you are. You can't get involved. This is unbelievable.
Warning, the following program contains scenes of graphic stupidity among lifelong friends who compete to embarrass each other.
Okay. Alright, we're debating right now. We gotta wait on Jewel. So Serafina, when Jewel gets out the shower, go ahead and tell me thumbs